It got colder last night than I realized it was going to. We actually had a frost. Let's go check on the chicks and see how they did overnight. Hi, I'm Lorella and I'm in my new chick brooder. I want to get my chicks out of the house. They're outgrowing the indoor brooder. They are almost standing on each other. I need to get them out here temporarily until they can go in with the big chickens. They're not quite big enough yet. So I made this outdoor chick brooder, really hoping it's gonna work. If it works well, when the chickens move out of it, I'm gonna move the ducks in here. Last year, Mama Duck tried to go broody, and I think the eggs just got too hot during the day. I think having this canopy would do a lot towards keeping her nest cooler and allow her to have a successful hatching, and it would be so fun to have ducklings on the farm. I'm right here next to the rabbit tree, and the tarp used to come down the side of it. I've pulled the tarp up to make a canopy, and I used T-posts and chicken wire to enclose it. I'm almost finished. We brought in our old duck house to use for them to be housed at night because chicken wire is not predator proof. We had raccoons just tear right through chicken wire before, and I don't want that to happen again. So I've got a duck house, and last summer we had something actually dig under the duck house and get eggs out from under Mama Duck and really freak her out. And so I'm gonna get a piece of hardware cloth down, put the duck house on top of that. We'll throw some wood chips in there, and we'll move the chicks outside. I was going to do that tonight, but I just looked at my weather forecast for tomorrow just to make sure. It's gonna be high of 84. It's plenty warm out for them, but there's strong wind advisory. My weather app said small dog warning. Small dog warning? What does that mean? Dogs are gonna blow away in the wind? I don't know, I've never seen that before. It was kind of weird. I was like, that's kind of interesting. So I'm a little bit afraid. My biggest concern with this little chick brooder area that I made is that my tarp is going to get shredded. And I really don't want that to happen. So I'm not sure whether I should move the chicks out here tonight or wait and see how the tarp does tomorrow. I'm kind of torn. Chris isn't home yet. I've done all this by myself. I'm really proud of myself, but I don't know that it's the best design. I put it together with reclaimed materials. We already had the T-post. We already had the tarp up here. The chicken wire used to be around the garden at my mom's. It made it a little hard to work with because there were a bunch of cut ends and it kept getting stuck on itself and on me. But I did it. I made a gate out of a pallet. Hopefully the last T-post of the day. To get heavier as the day goes on. The pounder thing gets heavier as the day goes on. There we go. And I have the last little bit that I have to figure out how to do the chicken wire. At the other end, I just attached it to the tarp, but on this end, I can't do that and be able to go in and out the gate. So I'm gonna take a look at that right now and see if I can figure it out. If not, I'll wait till Chris gets home and maybe he can help me. And he can help me decide whether we're putting the chicks out here tonight or not.
What you got going on out here?
Well, I'm trying to make a chick brooder, and I'm hoping it's gonna function okay. We've got the tarp from the rabbit tree pulled over.
Okay.
And I've got chicken wire all the way around. Ignore that piece right there for now. And so I used the chicken wire from my mom's old garden. And you can see I pieced it, I overlapped it, zip tied them, and then I have the tarp tied to it. And then I looked at the weather report for tomorrow.
Windy.
Is it going to shred this thing?
It's going to shred it to pieces.
Is it really? Chris went looking for stuff to work on the chicken house, and he just told me everything that I need is in the wheelbarrow, that I just have to go look at it. And I said, are you going to come help me with it? He said, everything you need is in the wheelbarrow. I have no idea what he put in the wheelbarrow. Let's go take a look. tent stakes, some string of some sort, the pro knot, how to tie knots by myself. Which one do I want to use? The taut line, the sheep shank, the square knot, the water knot. I don't know which one to use.
What do you think? Pretty sneaky slipping that in there, huh?
I recognized it the minute I saw it. Like this and then throw. Chris came up with the idea to use tent stakes and these strings to help keep the tarp in place. And I was glad he did. As you can see in the clip coming up, it was super windy that day, but the rabbitry and the grow-out coop didn't move. I did decide to wait until the following day, though, to move the chicks outside. I came home and the side of the chick brooder is up, and after doing a quick count, one of my silver lace Wyandottes is out. There she is. Hey, Mama. Here, chick, 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 chick. Shh, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You had an adventure, didn't you? These girls are about ready to go outside of the brooder, but since we've got her out, let's take a look at how her coloring is coming in. How beautiful she is. Look at those feathers. Isn't she gorgeous? So, we need to do another chick update, I think. Safe and sound. Brought you home. All right, here you go. There you go. When I brought the chicks outside, I put them in the little duck house on their pine shavings so they would know that was their home, that was their safe place. I did this in the evening. It was close to dusk. The sun was about ready to go down, so they spent the night over there. At first they were pretty timid, and really this is the only one that came out to explore. Most of the others were pretty timid. I did grab a couple and set them out and see if they would go exploring. It was cute watching them walk around on grass for the first time. It got colder last night than I realized it was going to. We actually had a frost. Let's go check on the chicks and see how they did overnight. I hope they kept each other fully warm, all bundled up together in their little house. They're fully feathered out, so they should be okay, but it'll be quite a difference from inside to outside. Let's go take a look. Morning, sweet birds. Hi, there they all are. Doing just good. Let's open this up and see if they want to come out. Are you coming out? Are you guys going to come out and explore? Alright, I'm going to feed the bunnies and I'll come back and check on you. They need more pine shavings in there, obviously. I'll do that later on today. Should we know? Five years ago, I moved my family from the city to the farm. If I can do this, you can do this. We'll see you next time the rooster crows. You should head right over and check out my community page and vote for the names of our rabbits. Voting ends tomorrow.